and we're back in the car. It's about 4:16 a.m. Had a couple nights stays in Melbourne. Just kind of relaxed, laid pretty low there. Needed to catch up on some rest, and just, very, very early in the stages of this journey. So at times you just got to take a quick rest. But just got gas, and then we're heading over to 12 Apostles and some waterfalls and just some different nature stuff here. It's about 2.5 hours, so we're trying to make it over there before the big sunrise, and just filled up on gas. It was funny, I went to the GoPay, and I'm at a 7-Eleven, walking to the convenience store, the doors don't open. I'm like, what's this mean? So then I look over, and the guy's over there waving, and it's a prepaid window. So after hours, they have a little window, and he just puts the card machine up to the window, and you tap there. So we're all good, and we're taking off and getting ready to make this 2.5 hour drive. Hopefully we can see something really cool this morning. And this is the furthest spot on the destination that I'm going to be going in Australia. And then heading back up north to Melbourne. Going to be sleeping in the car probably the next few days again. And just excited to keep exploring. So we'll see you when we get over there. Just checking in. We are about 20 minutes away from the 12 Apostles, and it's really moody out right now. It's 6:27 a.m. Have a lot of moisture and cloud coverage, and I've turned off onto this road. I've been on this road for about, 30 minutes or so, and haven't seen much people on it. It's kind of cool just coming in. I saw these massive kangaroos, probably the biggest that I've seen since I've been here in Australia. I kid you not, one of them had to be like 6 feet tall. The thing was just solid. It was stacked. It was standing up, and I was like in total awe, and not only the height to it, but the muscle mass on that thing. I was like, wow, that thing is such a unit of a kangaroo. And you have to be careful when you're driving, because I wouldn't say they dart out. They're not kind of like deer, but they are close to the roads, and they like to just kind of hang out and then kind of run, or hop, I should say. They don't run, hop alongside of the road until they kind of venture off. So that was kind of a special moment this morning when I turned onto this road. They were right there on the bend, and just three large-sized kangaroos. About 22 minutes out, and just heading on this road and enjoying the music and enjoying the early morning and feeling good, and glad I woke up. Yesterday I was trying to come over here, but I just wasn't able to get out of bed again. I was so tired from all the driving by myself. Every day has been about 3 hours to a destination and then some, so it's like going to Glenwood Springs from Denver every time, but it's been well worth it. And so today I'm up, was having a little fatigueness in the morning, a little bit of that driver's, on the open road, and just trying to stay up. Wasn't really fighting it too hard, but could feel I was still a little bit tired there. So, but now I'm feeling a little bit more awake, and I think it's just because of the excitement of getting closer to the destination, and we'll see how it goes. So, all right, well, we'll check in a little bit, and once we get there, we're almost there. So we made it down to the 12 Apostles, and it's really cloudy outside, gloomy, overcast, as I mentioned on the drive-in. So not really too sure what we're gonna see down here. But we're here, and might just lean into some more black and white photography. Last year when I was in Acadia National Park and I went to the Cadillac Summit mountain road. Same thing, it had rained the night before, and so it was kind of really hard to get the viewpoints of everything, so we just kind of worked with black and white photography to kind of bring out some of the fog and the mist and kind of capture in a unique setting. So we're just making our way. I think actually it might be pretty cool. I'm starting to get to the point here. Oh yeah, this actually might be really neat with the moodness of this. I'm getting to use my rain poncho for my camera today. It's a nice little cover and able to protect just for the water and things like that. So I'm really glad I brought this out, and yeah, already starting off with feel more prepared, getting better and better at being more prepared for things and the elements. So we're gonna use the iPhone for a couple of these videos because I don't want to risk pulling out my DJI after what happened a few days ago. We got a little break in the storm. I had to kind of roll back to the car on the last one just because the rain was coming down pretty crazy. So, but we just made it to the gorge. I'm really happy with this Think Take water poncho. It was only 30 bucks at Mike's Camera in Denver. And it's been really helpful today. We're walking up to another lookout spot. It's really peaceful. It's nice having a little break in the rainstorm. Today's really moody out. You're getting all these different clouds and emotions with the scene. There's a pretty decent amount at 12 Apostles. This area is pretty popular, very touristy. Red to come in the morning for the sunrise and just to kind of avoid the crowd, so it's not terribly too busy. But right now, the spot that I'm currently at, nobody's even here. So I was kind of gonna start turning back. This road goes for a while. I was gonna turn back and start to go see some waterfalls back the way I'm heading, but kind of took off a little quick detour just because I don't know, I haven't gotten enough of this place yet, and I'm glad I stuck it out because check this out. always enjoy just, it's not really planned as far as timing, but I just always enjoy coming to these places, these tourist destinations and iconic spots. Any place I visited, and it's like I always just have the place to my entire self where there's a few people. But again, I'm over here at this lookout. Absolutely incredible spot. The cliffs and the rocks, and absolutely nobody here at all. I don't know if the rain has scared everybody off, but I'm staying out here. We got the Think Tank water poncho, and we're just capturing some really movie shots today. Unreal, so cool. Made it down to the ocean coast beach off of those cliffs. So we're just kind of grabbing some more moments with these majestic large rocks. Just hanging out here. Back in the car, and we're about an hour and a half away from now Apostles, 12 Apostles. We left there and we're stopping at another waterfall, Hope Tune, and the weather is just absolutely rainy today and just drizzling nonstop, the fog and everything like that. We're about 6 minutes away from the falls. I don't expect many people to be at this spot either. Just had made the turn off to go down and on the road, and I haven't seen one single car yet, which is not a bad thing. So, but we're getting closer to the falls, and we'll see if we'll be able to do some video over there. I've been just trying to keep from getting the pocket Osmo wet. So I've been using my phone for quite a bit of today's journey. But right now we're just making way on the road. Let's see if we can take a little video. And you can see how moody and foggy it is outside today. The temperature definitely has dropped. This is about as cold as I've experienced in Australia. And they did say the further you go down south, it will get colder. So we are wearing layers today, and jackets and hoodies and beanies. And we are on the trail now and just making our way down to the falls. And we definitely have that wet weather. I feel like I blend in with the scenery. I got all green on today, looking like a park ranger. And just heading down right now on this trail. Pretty epic staircases. There was a few other people here, nothing too crazy. Got those, I saw a group ahead of me had a tripod, so they're coming to do some photography too. Sometimes it's just nice to get out and still do what we do and play with some of the weather. This forest is wow, this is like a jungle. Look at that. It's been a good day of exploring, and the rain does not bother me one bit. I love the rain. It's very peaceful and I enjoy it a lot. Really like how this like tree and this overgrown got the moss and the trail going right through it. This is really cool. It's like every part I have adventured to is just completely different. Australia has a lot of different terrain and forest, and just does a good job of being everything you saw on Discovery Channel and more. And we're probably getting closer. I can hear the water starting to come up. I like how this looks with the green rain jacket and the green jungle. We are on another hike to a waterfall. It starts with the B, Beer Mill. I'm not sure, I have to look it up one more time, but I'll post it in the video. And so just going through right now, it's about, they said, an hour to two, depending on, I guess, how well you are at hiking. So I'm thinking I can get there probably within an hour, and the rain has stopped for just a little bit, so we're kind of taking advantage of going through and doing some of these hiking trails. And these forests are so much different. They're part of the redwoods that they have here in Australia, so it's just really cool vegetation, very green and lush, and you can see going through these trails. I think the rain today and the moisture really added to the feel of this place. Got up early. I think I got up at 3:45 this morning to get going on the road. It was 2.5 hours to reach 12 Apostles, and then starting to make my way back to kind of the area that I was going up north. So let's see if we can get some shots here. Always find myself hiking by myself, obviously going solo on these traveling international trips. I'm not like a huge advocate as far as hiking. Like, I can do some trails, and I always underestimate the distance. I just look on the little trailhead map and I'm like, oh, that doesn't look too far, and then here we are couple hours later and we're still not to where we're supposed to be. So it's one of those things that, at least right now, it's only 10 a.m. in the morning. Sometimes I cut it a little too close, like I did the other night at the Blue Mountains west of Sydney. So try to make sure you have, enough daylight, especially if you're in an area that you're not familiar with, so that way you're not getting stranded out there. But we should be good today, and it's not very hot out, so it feels good. I'm all buttoned up and just enjoying the beauty and the smells of nature and looking good with the green. And we're getting closer. I can tell, I can hear the falls, and we're walking down this pretty epic incline. Very tight. It's crazy, the people that build this kind of stuff for us to be able to witness the beauty of Mother Nature and the things that are here on this earth. Looks like there's a couple ways to go. I'm gonna go this way. Ooh. Wow. It's like stuff you see in a movie. And we made it so it's Beauchamp Falls. Really stunning. It's about, they're saying it's a 25-meter drop off, so. And the trees in the background. Like, and we're heading back to the car. That was a really cool waterfall. Got some really nice long exposure shots, so I'm excited to see how those turn out in the post-process. And was stepping on rocks trying to find a good spot, and not necessarily slipped but misjudged, and both my feet went in the water. So feet are wet and socks are wet, and it was all worth it, because sometimes that's just what you do when you're going for a certain capture. It's funny, I think about a lot of these shots that I take. It's, you spend a couple minutes, if that, you know, taking the shot, and but all the time leading up to it, the in the car, the walking, the searching, the staying nearby, overnight stays. It's such a fruitful thing for a photographer. We all can relate to it. Just we're sorting out the capture that we're looking for and most excited about.